Hello, family and friends. I just wanted to give you an update on how I'm doing. So, today is Monday, July 17th, and I'm having my third round of chemo this whole day. So, yeah, just just wanted to share personally how much your prayers have meant for me and my family, and recovery has been really amazing. So I've just in the last few days, I've had the privilege of swimming with my kids, being active with my boys, going out and doing some riding some trails on bikes together. That was a ton of fun and a new experience for them as well. Um, I've done a little bit of running. Yeah, even this morning before getting ready for my appointment. Since the appointment was later, got to go out for a run in beautiful Michigan weather. So the doctors have been really pleased with my numbers and my recovery at this point. They even, the nurse practitioner who we saw this morning was so very happy with the numbers. She said they're all excellent. So most of my blood work has actually come back into the normal range. So we're super happy with that and excited. On July 29th, I'm going to have a CT PET scan, which will scan the whole body and any sites, lymph nodes in particular that might still have cancer. Those will show up on there, so they'll help to gauge my progress. So I thought I would just like walk through what one of these chemo days is like, so that you maybe I certainly didn't know anything about what that would be like in chemotherapy. I just have this sort of like vague idea of what chemotherapy infusions would be like. So today the appointment didn't really get rolling until we didn't get here till 9, and that was plenty of time. Very first thing I do is I get blood work. So they take blood out of one of my veins in my arms, and then we sit in the waiting room and wait to be called for the doctor's appointment. And this, the the blood work is they do it all in house here, so it takes literally 15 minutes to get your results and for the CBC, the complete blood count. And then we go right into the doctor's office and we meet. Sometimes, in the past, we've met for close to an hour. And so it's really great to get all your questions answered and talk about our progress and then kind of what's to come. So we're still learning about what treatment and monitoring would look like. We're hoping that by the end of the 6 rounds of chemo that I'll be declared in remission, and so we're just praying for that. So thank you for praying along with us. The end of my 6 rounds will be beginning of October, after the 6th round is complete. So yeah, after meeting with the doctor, then we go back in the waiting room and we wait to start. The doctor signs off on the chemotherapy drugs so that they can, the pharmacy, which is also like right here in the office, they get that ready and going. I think it needs to be mixed according to what the doctor prescribes and my body weight. I'm very fortunate to get in a private room here, so it's not always possible, but it has been possible the last few times. They first give me like a number of pre-chemo drugs, one of which is an anti-nausea drug, and another which is Benadryl to help blunt blunt any kind of a reaction to the chemotherapy drugs. And then, so next to me here is an infusion pump, and this is pumping the the Rituxan drug through here in a very controlled fashion, and it goes right into this port here, which is an implant that goes right into like a main artery. So it's a much more convenient way to get this type of infusion drugs without going right through your arms. So, and the port is completely sealed up with my own skin, so it's like you can be active, you can go swimming with it. It's not a problem. Yeah, so the Benadryl in particular, once I get that, I am not I'm not able to fight that. So I usually end up laying back at about 15 minutes after that goes in, and I'm ready for a nap. So I'll be out for maybe 2 hours, and then I kind of come out of it, and then the other chemotherapy regimen gets going, while I'm sleeping, and the nurse changes that out and changes these bags out and gets them ready. So the process takes pretty much the whole day. So we got here at 9, and I expect that we'll be done before 5 p.m., around 5 p.m. So just depends on how much waiting we have to do. So today we had a little bit more. And that's it. And then I spend the next who knows how many days kind of recovering. And fortunately, I'm feeling stronger, and I'm getting stronger, recovering from what the lymphoma has ravaged, taken away from me. So I'm definitely hopeful that this third round, that I'll bounce back quickly and be feeling normal again soon. Some specific side effects and symptoms that I have had from round 2 that I'm sort of expecting, and if you'll pray against these and pray along with me, I appreciate that. Number 1 is hiccups. So kind of sounds funny, but the combination of the drugs here it is a rare side effect, and the hiccups last for several days. So I'm kind of expecting that to kick in this evening, and then it'll probably go through Wednesday. And so those can sometimes be painful because they go for a few hours sometimes. The other things are just like general indigestion and heartburn. I've had some of that last round, so hoping to stay on top of that with some medications. My appetite is good, eating good. I've gained all of my weight back that I lost. So initially, I had lost about 20 pounds from where I was, like when I was kind of crashing from the lymphoma. I was losing weight as well. So I've gained all it back, and hopefully that's stable. So thank you again, and we really appreciate all of the help and support and love and care that so many people have been giving us, and providing meals and watching our kids, enjoying, and just grateful to God that we've been able to have such a good response with the chemo, that I've been able to come back. So bless.